Hello and welcome. In the last few vlogs that I've been doing, I've been talking about overwhelm. And whilst today is kind of a derivative of that, it's not really about overwhelm. In the work that I do, I work with some amazing leaders and I learn as much from each of them as hopefully they learn from me. And when you see people, successful people, and you start looking at how each of them do things differently, you pick up tips and tricks from each and every one of them. And what I'm going to share with you today is something that I observed from one of the people that I've worked with. He was somebody who every time I went into his office, it was absolutely immaculate all the time. There was never anything out of place. And I know that a lot of my other clients really struggled with just everything sort of getting on top of them. So they'd leave everything and then they'd have a big job of filing to do one day, or they'd leave something else and they'd have a massive tax return thing to sort out. And I was chatting with this gentleman and he said to me that how he did it was that he dealt with everything right then and there. And now when I started thinking about this, I thought, well, how does this slot into prioritization? Because I've spoken about prioritization before as well, and I'll put the links to the other vlogs that I've done down below so that you don't have to search too hard. And what I realized is that when you're doing a job, it's to complete it and complete it completely. So if you have a piece of paper that you're dealing with, is finish the paperwork you're doing and file it straight away. As you walk out of the office, have a look around and see, is there anything I can take with me and drop off or deliver where it needs to go? So that it never has a chance to build up and become overwhelming. And that's really all it is about today, is that to look to complete things every single day. You know, when you walk out of a room, have you done everything you need to do there? Is it finished and complete? When you do a piece of work, have you completed it and finished it? Instead of doing a lot of different things all at the same time, focus on one and complete it and get it done. And finish those little details, because if you don't finish the little details, they pile up, and then you're looking at sort of factoring in a couple of hours, 3 hours to do all of your filing. And nobody enjoys filing. Well, nobody I've met anyway, and I certainly don't. But if you have to do it every single time that you finish something, it becomes a non-thing. Anyway, I hope this has helped you. And if you like what I'm sharing with you, please feel free to share it and like it so that others can see it and benefit from it too. All the best.